Hello, hello, hello. Good Wednesday to you. I'm Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and President of Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, and on a weekly basis, I try to come to you via video to share with you what's been happening with the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce. And we are just still catching up after the Labor Day holiday. Hope you had a good holiday and took a moment like we did to remember those who have worked hard so that we can have a 40-hour work week and an 8-hour work day, and that we can have health insurance, and that we can have protections that really make sure that our jobs don't take over and that they don't become destructive. So thank you to those for decades before who have fought for the labor movement, and for those folks who worked on Labor Day. Thank you as well for that. We went to Santa Fe and saw Zozobra, and I have to tell you, it was our first time seeing Zozobra. If you haven't seen Zozobra, it's a really interesting experience. It's been going on for 95 years. I have to tell you, man, there were so many people in Santa Fe for that. But the festival itself, the actual burning of Old Man Gloom, there were a lot of locals there. There were a lot of visitors there. It's a really great thing for the community. And it's just a wonderful tradition to be able to witness and be able to see that. And we have one of those coming up. It's not Zozobra by all means. If you ever get a chance to see Zozobra, I strongly recommend that you do. But we've got our Monuments to Main Street month coming up. And it starts the kickoff this week, this Sunday at 4 o'clock. At Klein Park, which is located at 155 North Mesquite Street. Now, Monuments to Main Street Month is now in its third year, I believe. And it's a great way to celebrate all things that are happening throughout the month. September, is like one of the best times of the year here in southern New Mexico. And so there are going to be hikes. There's the kickoff celebration this Sunday at 4 at Klein Park. There are going to be a number of different things that are happening. The Wild and Scenic Festival through the Friends of the Oregon Mountains. So many great things that are happening. And if you want, look up Monuments to Main Street and check out what's happening there. It's going to be a great month, as it always is. So I strongly encourage you to do that. And Monuments to Main Street is one of those things that is really a great example of communities embracing their public spaces. And when I get to go and talk to other places throughout the country, I talk to them about this. I'm like, look, this is this wonderful event that the community participates in that celebrates everything that's happening in the community. So not only, we had the Hatch Chili Festival last week. There are going to be wine festivals going on throughout the month, different public events. It's a wonderful way of community coming together. And when I tell different communities about that throughout the country, they're like, wow, that's a great idea. I'm like, yeah, it is. You should do one too. And celebrate your public spaces. So anyway, I hope to see you at any of our Monuments to Main Street events. With the Green Chamber, we had our green drinks at Chala's last week. And oh my God, it was so fun. And Frankie has the French fries. And he's got some goodness on that. Those are so good. And the homemade chicharrones. Híjole, those are so good. Thank you to Frankie and the whole Chala's crew. Nori as our server. There was another server who did just such a great job. We had a great time at Chala's. And as always, we're so grateful to be able to support our locally owned businesses and hear their stories. So a big thank you to that. We've got a brand new member to the Green Chamber, Nothing But Cakes. I can't wait. We're doing a ribbon cutting for them on September 24th. We are doing a ribbon cutting for Your Pet Space on September 21st. You'll see the notices go out here on our Facebook page. Can't wait. Your Pet Space has been in here before. You've seen them on here. Nothing But Cakes. Nothing But Cakes. Really excited to see their place. They're over on Walton. And we're going to be very, very happy to celebrate with them. Before I wrap it up, we have our first Friday. You see notices down below on that it will be with Humberto Lijar, who is the regional director of WESST, and he is going to be talking about whether or not an LLC, a sole proprietor, S corporation, whether or not those are right for you. So if you're starting to think about a business and starting a business, you should come to this. RSVP below. You'll see it there in the post where you can RSVP. So love to see you on Friday for our first Friday. It's at the Brannigan Library, Roadrunner Room. It's on the second floor. And hopefully we'll see you there. Otherwise, as always, we appreciate you supporting local businesses and thinking local first. And, of course, supporting the Las Cruces Green Chamber. So it was great talking with you. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And we'll either see you Friday or we'll see you at any of our upcoming events. All right, have a great week, everybody.